Imagine a world where developing a new life-saving medicine doesn't take 12 years, billions of dollars, and endless cycles of trial and error. A world where researchers can explore millions of molecular possibilities in just hours, predict biological interactions with stunning accuracy, and design brand new drug candidates before even stepping into a lab. That world isn't science fiction anymore. It's emerging right now, powered by artificial intelligence. Every day, scientists battle the overwhelming complexity of biology, searching for compounds that could become the next breakthrough treatment. It's slow, expensive, and brutally difficult. But today, AI is rewriting the rules. It can analyze vast molecular libraries, simulate protein binding, and even generate completely novel compounds from scratch. And the next leap forward, graph-powered reasoning through GraphRAG, is unlocking a new era where AI doesn't just predict outcomes, but understands biological relationships. In this video, we'll explore how AI is transforming drug discovery and how developers can use the VerbisGraph engine to step into this new age of biomedical intelligence. Drug discovery is one of the hardest scientific challenges on the planet. Moving a single idea from a lab notebook to a pharmacy shelf can take more than a decade. Most drug candidates fail long before reaching patients. The process begins with millions of potential molecules, each with unknown risks, unpredictable toxicity, and uncertain behavior in the human body. Scientists must identify which compounds will bind to specific proteins, how they'll move through tissues, and whether they're safe enough for clinical trials. And even when a molecule looks promising, the vast majority collapse during testing because of side effects, poor absorption, or lack of efficacy. Developing one successful drug often costs billions of dollars, and the failure rate is staggering. More than 90% of candidates never make it to approval. Traditional drug discovery is built on trial and error, manual screening, and slow experimental cycles. The methods struggle to keep pace with biological complexity. Human biology isn't linear. It's a dense network of pathways, genes, and chemical interactions. Older techniques can't map these shifting relationships quickly enough, and this painful bottleneck is exactly why the pharmaceutical world has turned to AI. Artificial intelligence is transforming drug discovery faster than any previous technological shift. Instead of manually analyzing millions of molecules, AI can evaluate massive chemical spaces in hours, identifying patterns that no human could see. Machine learning predicts how strongly a compound will bind to a target protein, whether it's likely to be toxic, and how it will move through the body, all before a single lab experiment begins. A breakthrough moment arrived with protein structure prediction. For decades, understanding how proteins folded into their three-dimensional shapes was a major scientific barrier. AI changed that. Today, models can predict protein structures with remarkable accuracy, unlocking new biological targets that were previously hidden. Generative AI is also reshaping molecular design. Models can now invent entirely new compounds, optimizing them for stability, potency, and safety. Processes that used to take months can now happen in minutes. AI-powered simulations allow researchers to test interactions between drugs and proteins without running early-stage lab experiments. This saves time, reduces costs, and directs attention to the most promising drug candidates. And the results are already real. Several AI-designed drugs have reached clinical trials, and some are already being tested in patients. What was once theory is now shaping the pharmaceutical pipeline. But even with all this progress, AI still has major limitations. Many language models generate answers that look convincing but aren't grounded in true biological relationships. This is dangerous in medicine, where tiny errors can derail entire research programs. Most AI systems rely on flat text retrieval. They can pull isolated facts, but they struggle to understand how genes, proteins, diseases, and compounds connect inside the complex biological network. Without those relational links, the model may miss crucial dependencies or overlook interactions essential for safe drug design. Hallucinations, make the problem worse. Because models generate predictions based on patterns rather than verified biological logic, they can invent mechanisms that don't exist, misinterpret pathways, or, honestly, just oversimplify systems that require deep reasoning. These mistakes cost researchers enormous time and resources during validation. Another challenge is multi-step reasoning. A question like, which compounds influence this pathway, and how does that affect disease progression, requires navigating through chains of biological logic. Traditional RAG systems just can't retrieve the structured context needed to support these answers. These weaknesses highlight a clear truth. AI needs better grounding tools to reach its full potential in drug discovery. This is where GraphRAG comes in, the next evolutionary step in biomedical AI. GraphRAG gives models access to structured biological understanding. Instead of retrieving text fragments, GraphRAG retrieves relationships, proteins linked to pathways, pathways connected to diseases, diseases associated with compounds, and mechanisms supported by evidence. And in biology, relationships are everything. Drug discovery isn't a straight line. A single compound affecting one protein can influence entire pathways and trigger unexpected effects. Traditional AI systems can't follow these relational chains because they only see sentences. GraphRAG can traverse multi-step biological logic by exploring the knowledge graph behind the scenes. It doesn't ask what texts mention this protein. It asks, how is this protein connected to pathways? Which diseases involve those pathways? Which compounds target them? And what evidence supports each link? This turns retrieval into reasoning. GraphRAG dramatically reduces hallucinations by grounding each answer in verified relationships. It can disambiguate similar proteins, highlight conflicting evidence, and retrieve multi-hop biological logic. For drug discovery, this is honestly transformative. To bring this power into real workflows, developers can use the VerbisGraph engine, a practical, scalable way to implement GraphRAG in drug discovery pipelines. Verbis organizes biomedical data as an interconnected graph of entities. Pathways, compounds, diseases, gene variants, mechanisms, and clinical outcomes. This transforms raw information into structured biological intelligence. The future of AI in medicine is moving towards systems that don't just accelerate drug discovery, they reinvent it. In the coming years, AI will enable personalized therapeutics tailored to each patient's genetics and biology. Clinical trials will become faster and more precise, guided by AI predictions and real-time modeling. Graph-native AI will understand biological networks with unprecedented clarity, making drug development safer and more efficient. AI co-pilots will guide researchers at every step, connecting insights across millions of data points. And engines like Verbis will serve as the structural foundation for this entire ecosystem. Together, AI, GraphRAG, and graph-powered reasoning will drive a world where breakthroughs happen faster, treatments become more precise, and innovation is no longer limited by the speed of human analysis. If you want to see more deep dives like this, make sure to subscribe and like the video.